So we cannot hear any response from Rose. So is it possible to get a mic? Hello, Rose. Yeah, let's check it.
Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, we can hear you now. So yeah,
Can you
so
hear
nice
me?
to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, I'm still fixing my audio.
Okay, no worries about that. Yeah, you can connect. Yeah, set it out. Yeah.
Um, is my camera open? I cannot see myself.
We cannot see you.
You cannot see me? Oh, wait.
Maybe
No,
you should exchange.
how about this?
Yeah, glad to see you. Yeah, we can see
Okay.
you now. Yeah, so
All right.
yeah, so
Okay. So I think it's good. So
um if
I'll
yeah,
just,
if you have the camera, please turn it on to show your respect. But sorry, Rose, Ini is speaking, but without a camera. This computer, this PC has no camera. Sorry about that.
oh, it's okay. No problem.
Yeah, we are honored to have you to listen to your lectures. Yeah, thank you.
Um, Please bear with me. I'm not very good in technology. So just in case there is a problem with my PowerPoint or with my screen, please let me know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, you did a good job, and we can hear you, we can see you, and also we can see the screen sharing. Yeah, the
So
PowerPoint.
yeah, can you see the PowerPoint now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clearly.
Okay, so it's like I'll just click this to move. Is it moving?
Yes, yes.
All right, good.
So, is it possible for us to have yeah, have you? Oh, okay. Brief introduction about yeah our Dr. Rose. Yeah, Dr. Rose was introduced by Reverend Venerate our Venerate Ali 印恩法师推荐的，and she has achieved the doctor degree in psychology, and many years experience in teaching. Yeah, so it's very brief introduction. Thank you. How can you?
Okay, thank you so much. I hope I am clear.
Yeah, clear.
All right. So thank you so much, Enid, for that wonderful introduction. I like that. It's very short. No worries. Okay, so Shasha, how? I hope I say it properly. Anyway, a pleasant evening to everyone, especially to uh, to all the venerables, of course, to Benny, and to all the participants. I am Rose. Just call me Rose. I'm fine with that. I am from the Philippines. I am happy to be with you tonight. I hope I can share something. Originally, I want I want to review you with the lecture given by Dr. Bodhi. I think the name is Dayananda Bodhi Nayake. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So I already prepared a short review for that, but I requested Benny to that I will share my background in psychology with you, hoping that
Yeah.
I can help just a little. But anyway, yeah, I think the main purpose of this talk or interaction with you is to help you to practice your English. I hope I'll be able to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, so we are so honored to have you, and we would like to listen to you and your lectures in your field, especially in a general study, general philosophy. I think is very useful, and also your English is excellent. Yeah, thank you so much for your contribution.
Yes, your English is much better than mine. Okay, I'm so glad.
Always
Yeah.
humble,
Mm-hmm.
always modest. You.
No. I just hope others also will be able to express themselves in English. No worry. It's just you and me. Nobody is looking or listening to us, just you and me.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way,
Okay.
please bear with me just in case there are some noise in my background because I am now in my mother's house and my mother's house is very near to the road. Many people are
Mm-hmm.
passing by and children, and that sometimes we cannot control the noise.
No
And
worries about that because Zoom has the function to reduce the noise. So
yeah,
no noise at all.
mhm.
Just keep on
Okay.
going. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Just in case I am speaking too fast for you, just let me know so that I can slow down. All right.
Okay. Go
Mhm.
with you.
Do
Yeah,
you have
okay. Go with you.
mhm. Do you have any question before we start? No? Okay, good. All right. Later I will ask you a question. Okay. Anyway, so the book lectured by Dr. Bodhi is entitled Essential Fundamentals to Practice the Unparalleled Teachings of Omniscient Buddha. Okay. So let's start with a goal. When we say goal, this is the aim or the purpose of the book. So let me just review again the purpose of the content of the book, to investigate and elucidate the causes of this life's sorrow. So in other words, this book will going to help or will trying to help for the participants or maybe for practitioners to investigate, to explain the causes of life's sorrow. When we say sorrow, that is suffering, that is difficulties, that is challenging. Life is not easy. You think so? Do you agree?
Yes, yes, yeah. And
Yeah,
so
yes,
that's why Buddha appears in the world and to
yes, yes,
relieve us from the sorrow and also
yes,
from kinds of sufferings.
yes. And I learned from my study at NTI in Sydney that Buddha went out of the castle to see the suffering of the people. And because of his good heart, he
Mm-hmm.
really wants to find ways to understand sorrows or sufferings to be able to help because the suffering, the difficulties of other people, the feeling of difficulties is the same feeling that the Buddha felt. Just imagine
Yes,
how deep. It's very touching, right?
it's very touching.
Yeah. So that's why I was amazed when I learned the deeper meaning of compassion. All right. So let's move on.
Yeah,
Just in case you want to share something, please, by all
yes,
means,
yes.
you are also welcome. to
Yeah, thank you so much for the definition. Yeah, so this is the kind of kindness and compassion from our Buddha. Yes,
yes. All right. So let's move on. Now, according to the author, or the author is aiming that the audience or the practitioner will be able to explore the Buddha's teaching in a practical way via their own lives. Now, what does it trying to tell us? It's trying to tell us that we have to be sensitive, or we have to reflect and analyze what is happening, what is going on with our life. Are we satisfied with our own life? Are we happy with the kind of life that we have now? Are we happy with all the things that we encounter in our life every day? This is what the Buddha's teaching is trying to tell us. In other words, we need to
exactly.
reflect. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, your introduction is very I like your introduction very much.
Yeah. So it's like we need to reflect to our own life in order to understand the teachings of the Buddha, because only in reflection we will be able to get the message. But sometimes it's very sad, because people are very busy. People are very busy every day working. Agree.
Yes, totally agree. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like always entangled by their own personal stuff, so working and even the marriage life and also career, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Especially when we are young, after studying college, we are in a hurry to look for a job. And then once you try working, oh my goodness, that will be continuous until maybe 60 years old. It's so sad that when we are approaching retirement, when we are about to retire, that is the
Mm.
time that we will be able to realize about our spirituality. What are we
Yeah, yeah.
growing in terms of spirituality? Because life is not only surviving with material things, because all of us will die eventually, and we cannot bring all these material things.
Yes,
Even the
yes.
people, yeah, even the people in our life, let's say our family, our partner, husbands or wife, children, parents, friends, we cannot bring them with us when we die. So, what is the purpose? What is the meaning of this life? This is what the Buddha is trying to teach us. Now,
Yeah, thank you.
yes. So, according to this book, yeah, by the way, let me just repeat, I am just interpreting the content of the book plus the learnings that I got from studying Buddhism. I am not a Buddhist, but
Mm.
I am very open, and I respect the value of Buddhism.
Yeah, thank you for your respect, and we can share the value of Buddhism. Yeah,
Yes,
together.
yes, it's very good because it helps us to balance the information or the knowledge. Okay, so the root
Yeah.
cause of suffering, according to this book, it's the attachment to worldly matters, such as the person, situation, etc. Okay, we know that the root cause of suffering is because of all the desire, all the things. that we want in this world, like maybe a person, because you really like in terms of parents and children, we care so much about our children. If you are a parent, I'm a parent, I care so much about my child. So what happened? I am very worried about his future. I am I am very worried about his health. So I am suffering because
Yeah,
of those worries.
exactly.
Yeah, right. And then because I worked so long in the university because I don't want to experience poverty. So I put all those burden in my shoulder. I work until finally I realized just after the pandemic, I realized that I need to improve or I need spiritual growth. So I decided to study Buddhism. Okay,
Yeah, so great you are. Yeah, never late then. Yeah,
never.
never late. Yeah,
Yes,
never.
never late than never.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
late then never. Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
But actually, even if I am a Christian, I am really a traditional Christian, but I am very open. I am very open to other wisdom because we know what is right and wrong. I believe even if we did not go as far as graduate school, we know the basic, what is good and what is bad, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. But of course, studying, cultivating the self will be more, will empower us, will empower us. In other words, our knowledge will become more powerful if we go back to school and study, no matter what age. No matter what
Yes,
age, studying is
yes,
very important. Cultivating the self is very important because
yes,
only
yes.
then,
Cultivating the
yeah,
self.
because yes, I agree. Because only then we'll be able to realize what is the meaning of life in this world. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah. So aside from the person, our desire to be with the people that we love, we are also very attached to other
yeah,
things like money, of course. Well, we cannot blame people if they are very attached with the money because practically speaking, we need money. Agree?
yeah, and needs is
Yes.
not need
Mm,
is not necessary, but we can show no attachment to it. Just need, the basic
yes,
need.
yes, yes. Because it also money will also help us to do things that we want to do. With money, we can also help other people. We can also use money to show our compassion. We can show our time. We can show our compassion by giving our time. Now,
Exactly.
aside from money, of course, the money that can buy, like for instance, of course, this gadget, this computer, cell phone, furniture in the house, beautiful house, cars, all of this are material things. These are all called worldly matters. In other words, these are all material things. We
Yeah.
are putting so much attachment. That's why we are suffering. Any questions so far?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so let's move on. Okay. Now, following to that, I just followed the book that Venerable Ellie gave me. Following that is the word karma. There is a correction. You see the word not karma. So it says karma. How do you say it?
Yeah, whatever. I think because just the pronunciation issue or maybe the spelling issue, but
Mhm.
I would prefer to have the meaning, yeah, the real meaning, original meaning, and especially thank you so much. You explain it in English and very authentic, yeah, native
Okay.
speakers level. Thank you so much. That's
Mhm.
what we desire. Okay, we want.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. My English is just ordinary. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, so let's go back to the meaning. Now, according to this book, it says that karma is the main cause of dissatisfaction of this life. Do you know what is the meaning of this dissatisfaction? Dissatisfaction. It means that we are not satisfied, dissatisfied. The main cause, the
Exactly.
reason, yeah, the reason, cause is reason. The reason why we are suffering, it's because of karma, because we are not satisfied with our life. Yeah, we can realize that there are people, even if they are rich, they're not happy with their life, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
the normal. And so we can see that yeah, even if the world cannot bring us the real happiness, maybe we can take insight into it. Okay.
Yes. It's so annoying that for people who do not have enough money, they are thinking that some people who are rich, maybe they are very happy, but without knowing that if you will just learn about their life, they are not very happy. Okay. And then
Yeah.
karma is also pertaining to strong attachment towards worldly issues, either good or bad. When we say worldly issues, these are our experiences. So, are you aware of what is happening now in the world? In some part of the Middle East, there are wars.
Wall, yeah.
War, yes, and then
Walls, yeah.
yes, there are so many miscommunication. There, in other words, there are many problems.
Yes.
We cannot. Sometimes all these problems, we don't understand. We don't understand why all of these challenges are happening into our life. Even
Yes.
sometimes we know that Israel is a holy land, is a holy place. But then,
Yes, yes.
yeah, it's so sad,
So
right?
this is the origination of Christian, right? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes. We call
Oh,
it
okay,
Holy Land.
Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, Holy Land or
Holy
holy,
Land. Yeah.
yes, holy place. Because that's the place where Jesus Christ was born. But then, what is happening? There's so much anger, there's so much hatred, no peace.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, and then karma is also pertaining to likings or disliking of worldly situation to make the life happy or joyful. Other people say that if you get what you want, if you are very happy, if you're very happy with your life, that is liking. You like your life. I mean, you're satisfied, so it means that maybe you have a good karma. But the opposite, disliking, if you, let's say, if you believe that you're very poor, you are not lucky, you have so much problem. It's like all the difficulties in this world is in your hand.
Mhm.
So what happened? You will not feel happy. But the other
Yes.
one, there is so much happiness and joy. So karma is pertaining to the things that we like or we don't like. So it's like if we like what is happening in our life, maybe we can consider that as good karma. Other people consider that as good karma. But if it is the opposite, meaning you don't like what is happening now in your life, you're not satisfied,
Hatred.
you're not happy. Yes,
Mm.
there's so much hatred, there's so much anger. So some people they say that it's a bad karma, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the good news is I want to share this with you. Whatever is the situation, good or bad, the decision is with us. In other words, no matter how bad life is, but if there is hope, if there is hope, if you believe that this bad thing that is happening now in your life will teach you a lesson, will make you a strong person, then it's a good suffering. And besides, suffering is not forever. So it
Mm-mm.
is just
Yeah.
a matter of how we view things in our life. We have to,
Exactly. Yeah.
yes, we
Yeah.
have
You got the
to view
point.
it in a positive way. Yes, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. And exactly. Yeah. Just whatever it is suffering or not suffering, just depends on our view. Yeah. View is very important. We need to share our positive attitude to, yeah,
Y-
everything, the worldly life and everything.
Yes, correct. Perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
So we don't have to worry, my friends. Don't believe that if you have so much problem now, you're not that lucky and you have a bad karma. No, we can transform that. I mean, we can transform those difficulties, those challenges. Always remember what is the good thing that this situation or this bad situation is trying to tell me. What is the message? Because sometimes even if the situation is very good, I mean happy and joyful, still there is a message.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's very interesting and a message is how to what's your definition on a message? I like the word.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad I had a chance to study about Buddhism also. That's why when I scanned the book, especially this first part, I was glad because I know I can contribute something, just a little. All
Okay.
right. Okay. So let's move on. So please bear with me also if I cannot pronounce properly the word, like for this one, Dhammacakkappavattana Sutraya.
I think
Um,
so. Yeah, you did a good
yes.
job. It's a big challenge for us as well. So yeah, forget it and just
Mm,
move on with your
thank you.
perfect English. Yeah,
All right.
we it.
So this one is trying to tell us that this term is given or which was given to five ascetics. The Buddha uses the idea of cause and effect to clarify such incorrect viewpoints in Magadhi. So this term is trying to explain the cause and effect that was maybe explained incorrectly, meaning not explained properly in the Magadhi. Okay, let's move on. All right. So another term is the de dve me, I don't know, just look at this. And then this, how many? These are three. The above four lines of that invaluable sutra is trying to preserve and protect the things you like or enjoy and destroy things that you do not like. Okay, this is very applicable in our daily life. All the things that we like, we welcome. We are very happy. But all the things we do not like, of course, we don't welcome. We are not accepting them in our life. But then
Yeah.
sometimes these things that we do not like will really happen or will really manifest in our life, whether we like it or not.
Yes. This is
Yes,
the choose and
this is the challenge, right?
yes, big
Yes,
challenge. So we
yes,
need
this is the
to share our positive and positive yeah, view and
mhm.
always keep it mindfulness.
Yes. For instance, for example, if we have a business, because our business will give us more money, so we are protecting our business. Sometimes to the point that we are not fair to other people, maybe to our employee who are working with us, but because we are enjoying the profit, so we are trying to protect the business. But the problem is we sacrifice some people or maybe also some things. But the, on the other hand, we destroy things that we do not like. In other words, we are not entertaining. We don't want to think about the things that we don't like. For instance, all people want to become healthy, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
All the
Nobody.
people want to become healthy.
Mm,
Yes.
mhm. Nobody wants to get sick.
No.
Definitely no. Even me. I don't like money. I want health because if I'm healthy, I can work. Then I can have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Money just come and go. Yeah. Money
Yes,
is
exactly.
not
Yes.
eternal, and but
Mhm.
health is very important. Is
Yes.
yeah,
Health.
somehow yeah much more important than wealth than money. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I am very thankful that I study psychology because I know I can help people by helping them how to protect their mental health. Mental health
Yeah.
nowadays is very, very important because it will help us how to manage people around us.
Yeah.
Yes, because not all people are good, but not all people are bad as well. There are
Yes.
good
Yeah.
people, there are bad people, regardless of the nationality or from whatever country you came from. In all countries, there are good people, there are bad people. So that's the reality that we want to accept. Now, what
Yes.
is
Yeah. Reality.
important? Yes, what is important is we have to teach ourselves or we have to take care of our health, especially our mental health, because all the things that's in the mind will manifest in our body. Okay. So people want to remove the inherited or rooted fear of life. There are things that are hereditary. In other words, if in the family there are some members in the family that get that experiencing fear easily, so most likely some member also will experience fear. In other words, um all of the disease or illness that are in this world, we cannot control them because they pass from generation to generation. This is the good thing about studying, about cultivating ourselves. We will be
Mhm.
aware, we will be aware not only physically, mentally, and psychologically. And then we'll be able to take care of ourselves. Because if we are well, if we are good, then we'll be able to help other people as well.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So
So
these
we can set
two,
the example, and on the
yes,
other
yes.
hand, we also can set example,
Mm-hmm.
setting a good example for the people, for others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if
Yes,
if you are not health and you are not healthy, and how to let others believe in you. Okay.
correct. Exactly. Yes.
And
If,
excuse me, and I see, yeah, I found that there was some,
come again.
yeah, let us say, just now, let us say maybe 1 minute before, 1 minute before, and she has a question, and she said, I don't know, as actually, let us, you can, if you have some questions, just get a mic and say, excuse me, Rose, I'd
Yes,
like to
yes.
ask a question, because now, yeah, time has passed and we don't know which question you are asking. So sorry about that. So Lotus, would you like to get a mic and explain yourself and express yourself? And then maybe
Okay.
Rose and
Good
hi.
evening, good evening, teacher.
Hi, good evening.
The-
I have a question about just now. Um, you said every country has good people and bad people. We have to accept them, right or wrong?
Yes.
I
When
don't know. I don't know how to definition of good people or bad people.
okay, thank you for that question. When we say good people, these are people that are easily to be with. They don't say bad words, or maybe they just say very little bad words. They are kind, they are compassionate, they are loving, they care other people. This is what we mean, or this is the way how we define good people. I am not saying that that good person is 100% good. No, because there is no absolute perfect people or person. We are not perfect. We are just trying to be good by being kind with the words that we use, with our actions, and with our thinking. In other words, good people don't say bad things that will hurt other people. They are saying it in a manner that other people will be able to accept but not really get hurt. And they are also doing good things. And they are also thinking good things. It's like when you see people with their actions, with their behavior, we are not judging them.
Okay, thank you. I know, teacher.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Now, do you want me to explain also bad people?
Uh, okay.
Yes,
Oh,
please go ahead. Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
So,
interesting.
yeah, bad people are usually insensitive. Okay, take down the word insensitive. When we say insensitive, they just say whatever they want to say, even if it is bad. What is important to them is they'll be able to say, I mean, it's not proper to just think of yourself. Maybe you feel happy if you say that, but do you think the other person will be happy? That's not sure, right? All right. So bad people, they don't care. Insensitive. When we say insensitive, they are careless of their words, they are careless of their actions and their thoughts, usually negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are bad. It's not only bad to other person or to other people, it's also bad to us because that's negative. Let's say if you see people they are talking and then suddenly you're thinking that maybe they have a relation. Oh my, that's not good. It's like we are judging without evidences. So it's unfair. It's unfair on those people to be judged negatively.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you so much. And so yeah, I think mostly even 90%, 99% the judgment is based on their own feelings and their own emotions and not based on the truth, reality, or even with the evidence. They have no time to find the right evidence. If so, they will keep silence. Okay.
Yes, I agree with you. That's why some people they say that it's better to keep quiet sometimes. If you cannot say something good, you just keep quiet.
Yeah, keep quiet.
Yes.
Yes.
But then if you have good ideas to share, you're not supposed to keep quiet. You have to share because remember that the good things that happen to your life is a blessing. And once we receive a blessing, we have to give it away also. Because the more we give, the more it will come back to us, depending on the intention.
Wow, yeah, gorgeous and good, well said. I like your explanation. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Oh, don't worry, this is just very simple. Okay, so yeah, I learned this also from my practice of my religion, all of this, all the things that I learned. And I learned also from personal life. And the most recently, I was so grateful that I learned about the teaching of Buddhism. Okay.
Yes. So you did it so deeply and also yeah, giving is always good. And also you said yeah, everything is a blessing in your life.
Yes.
I love your saying. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah, we have to stay positive no matter how difficult life is, we have to remain positive. Because always remember, no suffering is forever. No happiness is forever. Remember impermanence. Okay. Anyway, so this too mentioned a while ago, preserve and protect the things you like or enjoy, destroy things that you do not like. This too will paralyze our system. When we say system, it's like the whole body, the process that is happening inside the body, the biological part, because it says our system. Just like when we eat, when we sleep, when we exercise, we become healthy, right? And the system inside our body will continue to move and will give us a healthy body. But because of these two, the preservation and protection of the things that we like or enjoy and destroy things that we do not like, because these two are bothering our mind. These two will going to pollute the mind. Sometimes in our mind, we're thinking, is it good to do it or not? Is it good to do it or not? We keep on thinking because we need to decide. It's difficult, right? Now, if it is very, very difficult, in other words, you're supposed to do a very difficult decision. It will paralyze your system. This is one of the reasons why people are suffering from heart attack or stroke. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember in my study of psychology, one of the psychologists, the surname is Myers. Myers. He's an author of a book. He said, anything biological is psychological, and anything psychological is biological.
Yeah. They're connected, right?
Yes. In other words, what is happening in the physical, the mind will be affected. What is happening in the mind, the body, the physical will be affected. That's why these two, if the person is having difficulties on these two, definitely our body, our system will be affected. Now, if this will be paralyzed, when we say paralyzed, have you seen a person suffering from stroke? Sometimes the half body cannot move.
Yeah.
Stroke. Yes.
Stroke. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it means that the
Should
physical,
be should be placed on the wheelchair, something like that.
they need a
Using the
therapy.
wheelchair.
So therapy.
A therapy.
Yes. Therapy. Yes. So that the uh, the veins that stop working will continue to work because the half
Mm.
body is paralyzed. So when the body is
Oh.
paralyzed, it will affect our physical and emotional, because this will lead to anger and hatred.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue. Is this okay? Next. All right. So to continue, um, behavior of worldly issues. So we will just try to describe this. When we say behavior of worldly issues, like for instance, miserable life will stop us have calm and peaceful life. In other words, if our behavior to worldly issues will result into miserable life, when we say the problem sometimes will give us miserable life, difficult life, right? So we need to stop and calm ourselves and to be peaceful. I'm sure because you are all Buddhists, I presume that you are all Buddhists. Are you?
Mm, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think everybody here is, and
Yes.
because they are the members. Yes, everybody is.
All right. So
Like me,
maybe.
but me,
Mhm.
excuse me, but Benny and yeah, some other Benny and Dawn and yeah, me can accept the Christians well, just like you, the
Mhm.
open minded, because we know that yeah, in yeah, all religion should be respected, and there are some
Mhm.
yeah, some common sense. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. Please go
thank you.
ahead.
Yes. Okay. So our behavior of worldly issues, like for instance, what is happening now in some parts of the world, like in places where there is a war, if we keep on thinking about that, that we will be affected soon of this war, maybe it will get you sick. It will result into a miserable life. Why? Because you will try to maybe save more money, look for a place, a safe place, and then plan for your escape. In other words, you want to be safe. But because you're bothered so much, the war is not yet here, but then you already got sick. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. That's not
Yeah.
I mentioned because uh biologically and actually the external environment can influence can have a big impact on your mental health, your inside
Yes.
internal world.
Mm. Yes, correct. That's it. The the internal part of the self. So
Yeah.
because we are bothered so much about the things that is happening in our environment, it will give us really a miserable life because we're not satisfied. We are always afraid. Maybe there will be a war. Our mind is not calm. So because of this miserable life will stop us to have calm and peaceful life. Even if other worldly issues like poverty, many Asian countries are suffering. There are many people who are suffering because people impression about wellness, about success is always money. It's always material things, isn't it? The way people measure happiness and success is always money. It's always material things. But
Yeah.
without us knowing, these very rich people, they're not happy sometimes. I mean, they are not always happy because they're also afraid of their own life and the life of their family members because
Yeah.
they're thinking too much. They're thinking too
Yeah,
much.
thinking
They
too
are
much.
protecting
Yeah.
themselves, their safety, the safety of their family. So what happened? But other people, especially the poor people, they're thinking that maybe they are happy because they are rich, but not. In reality, they are not always happy. They cannot go outside without bodyguards. They cannot enjoy what ordinary people can enjoy. Walk outside happily, enjoy the sun, simple things. Okay. So sometimes, we have to be reminded of the blessings, of all the blessings in our life. No matter how simple it is, we have to be grateful. Okay. So
Yes, thank you.
it is just really depend on our behavior of these worldly issues. So if you perceive negatively, then it will give you a miserable life. So since you have a miserable life, it will stop us to have a calm and peaceful life. You will not feel at peace. So sometimes there are people that cannot sleep at night. What is the reason? Aside from maybe they drink too much coffee or tea at night, they
Mhm.
cannot sleep. But on top of it, the main reason, there is a thing that is bothering in the mind.
Yeah,
Are we
exactly.
good?
Yeah, yeah. If
Oh
we
my,
keep
what
calm,
time is?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
we can go to sleep as normal.
Okay. So, just in case I exceed the time, please stop me.
Uh, yeah. What time? Yeah, I think yeah, 8 minutes left for this lecture. Cause yeah,
Okay,
1 hour,
I'll make it
8 minutes
fast.
left. Yeah.
All right. So, stated in Dhammacakkappavana Sutta that karma has a power to change or our humanistic system to become sufferer or hatred, conceit, arrogance, revenge, etc. So all of these are negative. When we say negative, these are all bad. Hatred. What is hatred? You don't like people for whatever reason you don't like. Isn't it sometimes? Yeah, it is true that when we meet people, it seems that we don't like them. Even if they're not doing anything bad about us, we don't like them. I don't know. Maybe
Yes,
maybe
yes.
we have bad
Always happen.
encounter in the
Yeah,
past
always
life.
happens. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. And then conceit, conceit is like telling a lie or yeah, but it's still negative. Arrogance is not very careful with with the kind of words. Very, I mean, the words, the kind of words that they are coming out from their mouth, maybe it's very offending.
Harsh.
Harsh, yes.
Harsh. Yeah,
Very
harsh.
good. Harsh, yes. And then revenge. Revenge is it's like planning bad things because the person did something bad to you, so you revenge. Okay. Now, going back to the cause and effect, it's explained in the Dasa Papa Kriya of this book by telling the dangerous outcome of karma. This is the thing that we said a while ago that if bad things happen to a person, we consider that as bad karma. If good things that happen to the person, we consider that as good karma. But actually, personally, my own understanding, the good and bad about karma, it just depends on how we perceive it, how we
Yes,
interpret.
exactly. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
how we
how we.
interpret it. And then what is this? Pancha. Okay. Elucidate how karma obstruct the prevailing calmness. So it's almost the same. All right. So the pancha is about the formation of thoughts, their mythical behavior, which frequently affected our system to promote and sustain unwholesome actions throughout our lives. So this pancha is like this sentence is like telling us that the formation of thoughts and the mythical behavior is like supernatural and it affects our system. It's like if you will tell to ordinary person that their thoughts will affect their health, I'm sure they will not believe. They will not agree because they lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge. Remember the three poison? I don't know if you're aware of those. Okay. And then, yeah. So it will affect our system and this will promote and sustain unwholesome. When we say unwholesome, it is not good. It's not,
Yeah,
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 it's not
bad thing. Yeah,
acceptable. Unwholesome, not acceptable. So it
yes.
will sustain unwholesome actions throughout our life. So it's really depend on how we perceive things. The Paticca Samuppada explain about ignorance, which is the cause of the agony of this existence. All right. So this is the thing that I am telling you. If we will not exert effort to educate ourselves, to cultivate ourselves, we will remain ignorance. What is ignorance? Oh, sorry. Ignorance. You just know what you know. I mean, you did not improve yourself. No personal and professional growth. So you will
Ignorance,
remain,
yes.
yes,
So
because
it somehow is lack of knowledge and also some like yeah, not in brightness and in darkness, yeah, in that way.
yes, yes, yes. Sometimes there are people, because of ignorance, they are losing wisdom or understanding of what is really good and bad because they are just depending on what they see. Because sometimes what we see will deceive us. Do you get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not all the things that we see in the environment are real or good. That's why we need to educate ourselves. We need to study. We need to cultivate ourselves so that we will get out of this ignorance because the ignorance is the cause of agony. In other words, ignorance is the cause of suffering. Like, for instance, having a good heart, being helpful. But actually, the person that you are helping is capable of helping themselves. Most probably, they are well, or shall we say, they are rich than you. They just pretend, but you keep on giving. That's ignorance. We have to know whether that person is really in need of help. If you think and if you prove that they are just fooling you, then you have to stop. We need to help people, those people who are really in need of help.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, that teaching is very, very useful, very practical, and sometimes we just to help others according to our feeling. Actually, we need to judge it if they are in need, according to their response. Yes.
Yes. That's why it is very important to educate ourselves. It is very important to study. It is not enough to have a compassionate heart. We have to empower this compassion with wisdom so that the help will
Exactly.
become more beneficial or powerful or helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so exciting. Your lecture is yeah, gorgeous, incredible.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on. The Dasaponya is about living systematically. When we say living systematically, it's like there is a step-by-step process to follow that is systematically. Just like when we are doing an experiment, we're following a systematic procedure. Step one, step two, step three. Why are we doing this? Because we want to lessen our mistakes. We are not just doing what we think. For now, we're thinking of this, then we do it. We are not thinking of the consequences for tomorrow, for the next day, or we are not thinking of the consequences of this to other people. So it is very important that we need to live a systematic life. And then that's the paramita makes people calmer and harmonious toward other living things. This is about kindness to all sentient beings. Dasa Papa Kriya or 10 unwholesome action So need deeper investigation by self-assessment, self-actualization influence, or usual actions. Okay. So it's like this one is telling us to be more reflective, or in other words, we need to know ourselves. How do we know ourselves? By trying to think, what have I done? Did I do something good or did I do something bad? Self-actualization, if you are familiar with psychology, anybody who is familiar in psychology here, this is about Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Sorry. It's about what?
Self-actualization. I mean, I'm just asking
Self-actualization.
if they're
Okay.
familiar with psychology. Maybe some audience are familiar with psychology. No?
Psychology. Actually, we know the basic. Yeah,
Mm,
because Benny's teaching, Benny's daily Dharma talk includes everything, but very gentle, little. I think. Yeah, not so
mm,
deeply.
okay.
So we also learn something, on psychology as well. But the terms maybe is different. But if you use your own word, you use the common words, maybe we can get it.
Mm,
Sorry
okay.
about that.
Okay. Thank you. No worries. Okay. When we say self-assessment, we need to reflect on ourselves, starting from our thoughts, our words, our actions. Are we thinking
This
good?
is the this the psychology, or just it's very similar to the Buddhist teaching.
Yes, yes, definitely. That's why I am very interested to study Buddhism because there are so
Ah,
many things that are related to psychology.
yes,
Many,
yes.
many Buddhist teachings are related to psychology.
Yes, so you can lead us to go ahead. Yeah, I think
Okay.
your English, your oral English is very approachable. I don't know. Yeah, it's really nice, and we can follow up easily.
Okay. Yes, thank you. But don't hesitate to ask me or clarify something so that I will I'll be able to explain more. Okay. So when we say self-assessment, you see this word self-assessment, we need to reflect on ourselves. As I was saying, we need to reflect on our actions, on our behavior, on our attitudes, on our emotions. That's self-assessment.
Mhm.
Yes. Self-actualization is like reflection. It's like you were able to identify because you did self-assessment. So it's like you will do self-assessment first and then you will do self-actualization. Actually, this is the thing
Self
that I am
self actually
self-actualization.
actualization. Okay,
Yes,
actually. Okay, I see. Self
actualization.
actualization. Okay, thank
Yes,
you so much.
actualization. Actually, you can search this. You will see this is from Maslow hierarchy of needs. This is the last one because there are maybe 5 or 6 layers. I'm not very sure, but the last one is self-actualization. It means that when the person reached that top level, the person is thinking, what have I done in this world? What people will remember about me? Is it good or bad? In other words, we are questioning ourselves if we are
Yeah.
on this level, because the basic needs, the first level is basic needs. Okay? Basic needs. In other words, you need to satisfy the food, material things, something like that, and then esteem need, etc., etc. And then the last one is self-actualization. But take note, not all people are realizing this or reaching that last level. Not all. Because if they are not satisfied with the other level, they will not get to the highest, which is the self-actualization.
Oh, I see.
Get
Yeah,
that?
thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
so the people on the top level, at the top level can do actualization, right?
Yes, yes. They will experience self-actualization. Well,
Oh,
yeah, not all of us will reach that stage, that last stage. Even if the person is already 70 years old, but still on the lower level, definitely they will not reach self-actualization. But there are some people, they are very young, but then they are already on top of that hierarchy of needs. They are on top. They are
mhm.
on this self-actualization. There are so many things that
Yeah.
contribute, that will contribute when we reach this level. Okay. And then influence our usual actions. Mm. Does Papa Kriya help to realize the following? Like for this one, why do people become angry, disheartened, and unsatisfied with certain situation? If we were going to answer, definitely we can answer this question, right? Why do people become angry? Because there's something that made them angry. Or sometimes maybe people are suffering from psychological problems. Why do
Yeah,
some
psychology
feel,
problems.
yes, why do some feel the need to scream at, harm, and retaliate against others? You know what is scream? Scream,
Scream.
loud voice.
Ah,
It's like,
screaming. Ah,
yes, it's like some people, when they are very tired of life, they will go to the mountain and shout. Maybe they
screaming.
will, yeah, maybe they will shout, I am so tired.
Okay.
Yeah,
To
yes,
take a
yes.
relieve
So,
themselves. Okay.
yeah, so some people, there are different ways, but many, maybe they will do this. They will scream or they will harm others, or sometimes they will harm themselves.
Mm,
And then retaliate.
yes.
Retaliate meaning they will do maybe physical aggression to other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Mm.
Physical actions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are people who are very aggressive when they are angry. They throw things aside from verbal abuse. Why do people
Yeah.
have a tendency to ruin both their own and other people's lives? Because of problems, because they are not satisfied with their life, because they cannot resolve their problems. That's why whatever sufferings that they have, they are also giving difficulties to other people so that that other person or that other people will also suffer. So these are
Yeah.
the
So terrible.
concern of the Dasa Papa Kriya. Okay. So if
Yeah.
people will understand the cause and effects, then they can answer those questions. Okay. Any questions so far? So is it already time? How many hours do I
And
need to
I
talk?
think this time is a bit late because
Oh,
Darwin in Darwin now Yeah, in Australia now it's almost midnight. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
so yeah,
Mm.
time flies so fast, and yeah, we would like to, yeah, listen to you more, but maybe next time we can go ahead with this topic. Really enjoyable.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the schedule. I just hope that some from China, do we have the same time?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My
Yeah,
time
time
now
zone in
is
China, Philippines, the
9:42.
same.
It's the same. Oh, good. All right.
But
I
now
hope.
it's 11:12. Yeah, 12 past 11 in Darwin.
Yes, in the I'm so sorry. Sorry, Benny. Sorry, Verbal Ellie, if you're still there.
Yeah, no worries about that. Yeah, and so is it
Oh,
possible for us to go ahead with this 10 days next time? Okay, thank you so much, Rose. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Yeah, and next time, if you like, we can go ahead. Yeah, and most important is that, yeah, because the Dr. Bodhi has not, yeah, did not begin this book from the profile. You did it. So you help us, you make something up for us. Thank you so much, especially the outline of the, yeah, Hosen thing and Hosen theme. Okay. All right. And so that's all for tonight. And yeah, have
yes.
to say
Thank you so much.
good night, Rose.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie. Thank you. Bye, everyone. It's
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
so
see you
nice.
next time. Next Friday, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. You first. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.